On the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. As some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever, but Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen the guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
The pre-injured Rose
he was right in that same category.
You got it.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
And Russell Westbrook, maybe the most explosive first step in the league. I mean, he doesn't just get an angle on his defenders. He leaves them completely behind with a free run to launch and all those shots around the rim.
Irving drives in, kicks it out to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Irving can't hit.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And so here is Oklahoma City.
Well, Westbrook, once he blows by that first defender, he is absolutely fearless attacking the help defense. High-flying power dunks, finishes with both hands. He's a bad man.
Sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And here's James outside. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over-anxious that time.
Now the Thunder with it. A big stretch here going 10-2. And Roberson kicks to Ibaka. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. Dion Waiters checked in for the Thunder. Outside Westbrook. Singler passes to Cantor. Just 5 on the clock. Smith with the block.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Kicks it out to LeBron. He dishes it to Mozgov. It's LeBron with the drive. Smith outside. Dellavedova, the pass to Smith. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Waiters. The layup off target. The Cavaliers leading by 18.
You know, the NBA is a talent league, and it's hard to win in the NBA without superstar talent. And the Thunder are fortunate to have 2 superstars in Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Those 2 give them a chance to win no matter who they're facing up against or where they're playing.
Ibaka dishes to Waiters. He kicks to Westbrook. No good on the 3. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. It's stolen by Ibaka. And Singler kicks to Westbrook. And stolen by Love. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And he gets it to go. 16 points for LeBron.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room to stop the run. Here's Cantor. The Cavaliers pull it in. Smith's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Dellavedova. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Perkins is checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Miller's checked in for LeBron. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova. And a new group in here for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Cantor. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kyle Singler. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Good on the shot. The Cavaliers leading by 21. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They grab their own miss. Perkins makes it off the glass. Perkins got his first basket.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Shumpert against Waiters. Kicks it to Morrow. Shoots the 3. Here's McGarry, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
J.R. Smith out there with Thompson. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then there's Perkins. And it's Irving at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Shumpert. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 21. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by Augustine. And it's 6 points for Dion Waiters. The Cavaliers shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And Thompson kicks to Irving. For 3, Smith. And the shot is good.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
J.R. Smith. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Waiters passes to Augustine. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Morrow, no good. Cleveland leading by 22. And it's Perkins with the jam.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. To the wing on the left. And Augustine kicks to McGarry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back to the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Perkins. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And James subbed in for Shumpert. Irving kicks to LeBron. No good with the triple. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Cleveland moving it around. Knocked away. Stolen by Westbrook. The Thunder with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume that they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title, something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64, I think, may be the last title.
Again, you're right on it. Westbrook passes to McGarry. Back to Westbrook, beyond the arc. Good. Westbrook's got 11 points here in just the second half.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
The drive by James. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for McGarry. And it's Roberson in for Waiters. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Love. Here's James. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Westbrook dishes to Singler. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Stolen by Kanter. And Roberson kicks to Singler. The shot will not go. Some solid defense there from Irving.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list. You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Here's the screen. Here's Singler. Offensive rebound.
All game long, guys, he's been getting it done. Really doing a nice job rebounding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, they've had a major advantage on the glass, dominating that stat.
And it's Smith missing.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
Here's Roberson. Good.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Cleveland leading by 23. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Westbrook. Smith wide open. He fires. Smith missing again. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Kyrie Irving. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Irving with the steal for the finish, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Perkins, he's checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. The Thunder also changing it up. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Jones comes in for Kyle Singler. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. Perkins, the pass to Shumpert. Perkins dishes to Smith. He feeds it to James, and the shot is good.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Here's Roberson. Pass to Collison. And Roberson kicks to Augustine. Jones for 3. Here's Kanter. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Shooting 1.